Brandon reporting for Manning Live here at the CCNN studios in Manning, South Carolina. Today is February 22nd, 2019, and here's a look at what's making news this week. Senator Kevin Johnson presented the Paxville Community Development Corporation with a check in the amount of $250,000. The proceeds come from the budget for state appropriations, and Senator Johnson described the process as both rigorous, and in this case, the initial request was vetoed by the governor. However, the House and the Senate leaders came together and voted to put it back into the budget, and it passed with 2/3 of the legislative branch. The funds will be used for multiple ongoing projects for the Paxville CDC in order to continue its services to senior residents, a community food bank program, and youth after-school programs. The center is located at 10183 Lewis Road, Manning, South Carolina. For more information, call 803-452-5124. In other local news, politicians, volunteers, and community leaders gathered at the historic Liberty Hill AME Church in Summerton, South Carolina, where the Reverend Robert China Sr., pastor and chair of the Summerton Community Action Group, held its unveiling and presentation of a historical brochure that will serve to both memorialize and educate future generations about the significance of Briggs versus Elliott in Summerton, South Carolina in the early 1950s. Its role led to the landmark case of Brown versus the Board of Education in 1954. The Community Action Group was able to successfully raise funds to print 1,000 historical brochures, but when it came time for delivery, and much to their surprise, the design and print company blessed them with a total of 10,000 brochures. Also making headlines this week, a Nicaraguan Christian performing arts group called Nick Evangelist visited the city of Manning performing their street theater production on February 15th at Manning High School and again on February 17th at the Grace Christian Church on Raccoon Road. The performances were incredible and well received as they engaged their audiences with several styles of dance routines, including their traditional Nicaraguan folk dance. The group of young men, whose ages range from 9 to 23, are all a part of a talent development program sponsored by a Nicaraguan's nonprofit organization called Capital on the Edge. The program's mission serves to take at-risk youth and transform their lives and empower them to share their talent and their culture with the world. And for all of you high school sports fans, coming up next is our feature story of the week. An exclusive pregame interview with Coach Anthony Brittenauer of the Clarendon Hall boys varsity basketball team in Summerton, South Carolina. The entire season, the Clarendon Hall Saints boys senior varsity basketball team have been virtually unstoppable. The Saints have been executing with team precision and have harnessed the magic chemistry that defines every great team of its era. And with 2 games left to go in the playoffs, the Saints are getting ready to take it all home. But before tip-off time, today we have the honor to have with us in the studio Coach Anthony Brittenauer. Good afternoon, Coach. How are you?
I'm doing great.
So, how long have you been coaching at Clarendon Hall?
I started the 2016-2017 basketball season.
Okay, and how was your season last year?
Last year was a good season. We turned it around. The previous year, my first year, we were 0-17. The school hadn't won a boys basketball game in 4 years. Last year, we got some new guys in and really kind of had a whole season to work and off season to work and improve, and we went 15-6 on the year and made it to the semifinals of state playoffs.
Did you expect to be undefeated this year?
Honestly, I felt pretty strongly in the beginning of the year about our season.
Okay.
There was a few teams I didn't think, there were question marks. Oceanside Collegiate, they're in the Final Four of the South Carolina High School AA state championship. I really didn't expect us to get by them, but we beat them pretty well over Christmas. So I knew we were going to have a good year, undefeated, maybe not, but I'll take it.
So, what makes your team work so well together?
Well, it's just work. The guys have put in a lot of time, a lot of extra time, a lot of off-season time. A few of the guys we've had transfer in over the last 2 years grew up together. We spend a lot of time in the gym. We practice at 6 o'clock in the morning. We do open gyms throughout summer and have just all kinds of kids in the gym all the time. So the more they play together, the better they become. The more they know each other, they know what each other's going to do, and it works out.
Okay. What is your outlook for tonight's game?
Well, I'm hoping that, we're going to go ahead and finish what we've started. We've kind of come too far to fail now. It's a very good team we're playing tonight. They've had a good season. I've done all my homework. I've prepared the guys. They just have to go execute.
Okay, and where do you see your team going next year?
Next year, I'm hoping, if I can keep all the wheels on the train, we should have a pretty strong season. We're only losing 3 seniors. They've been bench role players all year. It's going to be crucial losing them because they brought a lot of energy to the team from the bench during games, during practice, pushing guys. I trust them all to come in and handle what they have to do. But our whole starting lineup's returning next year. A couple key pieces of our bench are returning next year. It should be a pretty similar Saints team next year than what we have this year.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Coach.
My pleasure.
And there you have it, straight from the coach's mouth. Well, that's our live news highlight for the week. So until next time, this is Leah Lungen reporting for Manning Live at CCNN Studios.